Hey Lou Doggers! Today is DIY Wednesday, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a coaster out of your old 6-pack containers. So what you need to do is head on down to your local Menards, get a 20-cent bathroom tile. 4x4 works best because it's more coaster sized. Cut up some of your old extra 6-pack holders. Then you get some Mod Podge. Glossy is best for this project. You're also going to need Krylon's clear glossy spray can, paintbrush, a pen, scissors, and vinyl bumpers. All right, to start the project, you're going to put the tile over where you would like for your coaster to start and stop. You'll trace it out with your pen. Like so. Lift, then you got your marks, and then you have to cut it out. You can use any 6-pack container you have that you find fun or exciting. You want to cut it just a hair bigger, so usually when you trace the outline, it will be bigger. And then you can trim it down once you get to the tile. So I have it all cut out. I'm going to look to see. So it's still a little bigger. You can tell by the back here that it's poking out. So what I'll do is I'll take my scissors and I'll just hold it against it and trim it. Good, nice pair of sharp scissors work really well for this. Now all my corners are not peeking out, and I can flip it over, and I have my nice paper cut out. If you notice on the back of it, you get these fun little 6-pack tag glue spots. If you peel that off, that's best, because you want a nice flat surface when you go to cut it out and glue it on. That little piece too. All right, so now you got your tile and you need to stick it on. So what you'll use is Mod Podge to stick it on. So I like to use magazine underneath because it's easier to peel off and it doesn't stick as much as newspaper would. So I'm gonna get my paintbrush. Going to dip it in the Mod Podge. And then you'll paint on the back of your cardboard. Making sure it's even. You want to do a little bit of a clumpiness on the sides just to make sure it secures to the edge. You can always wipe off the excess that peeks over the tabs. Like so. Make sure I get a little bit extra on the edges, so I do not have edges sticking up. There we go. Now I'm going to stick on my cardboard with the large sticky sides on the outside onto my tile. You can move it around and play with it a little bit. It won't stick right away. So then you'll flip it over so the sides stay down, most important, and you want to press down. And then you're going to let that set for about 10 to 15 minutes at the max. It should be good and dry by then. Through TV magic, I have one that's been completed. So it's all stuck down. So the next step in our process is to take your Mod Podge again with your paintbrush, and then you're going to put on a layer on top. This helps create a waterproof barrier, so when you go to put your drink down on your coaster, it doesn't ruin the paper. That would totally defeat the purpose of a coaster. And you also want to make sure you do the edges. If you don't do the edges, water can run down the side, soak underneath the paper, and make it bubble, and then it will just peel up. One thing you have to be careful of is when you're doing the edges, you want to make sure that you're not getting globs. If you get a big glob on there, it's gonna stay there. So what you're gonna do is 4 coats of the Mod Podge, so it gets a nice sheen to it and also makes a nice waterproof barrier. Through the same TV magic, it is now complete. I have 4 coats on my coaster, and now it's time to put on the glossy coat that will totally seal this for you. And it also helps prevent yellowing of the paper if it's exposed to the sun. So as you can see, I've created all my coasters, and we're going to put on a layer of clear gloss. You want to do nice even sprays and make sure that it's not smearing or collecting in one corner. Then also you want to make sure you do that edges, bottom, sides, front, and back. And we'll let those dry for about 15 minutes. Now comes the last step of our coasters. Get the vinyl bumpers. You just peel off the sticky back. It's just like a sticker. And you're just gonna stick it on the 4 corners to protect your coffee table. You can also use felt on the back if you wanted to do that. I like the bumpers because it just gives it an extra layer of height so it can't accidentally scratch your table. Flip it over, it's all done. And then you have all of your beer coasters. I hope you guys enjoyed it and we'll try it.